Okay, so this deep dive is going to be awesome. We are talking all about your research.
Oh, wow.
You guys sent in some really cool stuff about augmented reality for interactive learning.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
not just about catching Pokemon anymore, right?
right.
We're talking about learning anything
Anything you can think of.
in a totally new way.
Yeah.
You sent over some really interesting research by Kevin Brake.
Oh, yeah, I've seen his work.
I gotta say, this stuff is like right up your alley.
Oh, absolutely. My background's in educational tech.
Yeah.
And anytime there's like a new way to
Hmm.
make learning engaging,
Yeah,
I'm totally there.
totally.
Like, I get really excited to see what's out there.
For sure.
And what really struck me about Brake's research was
Yeah.
how he tackled this like key challenge of bridging the gap between theory and practical application.
Okay, so what do you mean by that? Like, what's he actually proposing?
So he's really focused on how AR can
Yeah.
move us from just passively absorbing knowledge to like active hands-on learning.
Like learning by doing.
Exactly. And he's got some really compelling evidence to back it up.
Right.
Like there was this one study he did with students using AR to like dissect a virtual heart,
Well, okay.
right? And they were able to actually feel the texture of the valves and arteries through haptic feedback.
No way.
And you know what they retained? 20% more
Fuck
information.
out of here.
Yeah, than those using traditional textbook diagrams.
20%, that's insane.
I know, it's huge.
That's like a whole letter grade.
right.
It's like the difference between, failing and passing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's like learning to ride a bike.
Right.
You don't learn by reading the manual, you learn by like falling off a few times.
Exactly.
And Brake emphasizes that.
Uh-huh.
This hands-on approach really taps into how our brains are wired for learning.
Yeah.
But he doesn't stop at just visualization.
Oh, well.
He also talks about how AR can create these like interactive simulations and games.
Oh, so instead of just reading about ancient Rome, you could like be walking through the Colosseum.
Exactly. Or even like piloting a Roman chariot,
Wow.
feeling the rumble of the wheels on the cobblestones through haptic feedback.
That's crazy.
I know.
That's a history lesson I would actually pay attention to.
right.
This feels like way beyond just like classroom application.
Oh, absolutely. He talks about how AR simulations can revolutionize professional training.
Okay, like how?
Imagine medical students practicing complex surgeries on virtual patients.
Okay. Yeah.
Or firefighters navigating burning buildings
Oh, wow.
in a safe, controlled environment.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
See,
But like, how do we actually make this work in practice?
well, that's where the pedagogical side comes in.
Okay.
Brake really emphasizes the need for educators to adapt their teaching methods. It's not just about incorporating the technology.
Right.
It's about designing experiences that leverage the unique strengths of AR.
So it's not just about the wow factor of AR. It's really about how you design the actual learning around it.
Totally.
Okay, so what stands out to you from Brake's research?
Well, one thing he talks about is
Yeah.
how AR has this like potential to democratize education
Oh, wow.
by offering access to immersive world-class learning experiences
Uh-huh.
to anyone, anywhere.
Okay.
Imagine a student in like a remote village
Yeah.
accessing the same learning resources as
Yeah.
someone in a state-of-the-art lab.
That's powerful.
Right.
That's a really powerful vision.
Yeah.
So what does all this mean for you, the listener?
Wow.
I think it's clear that the future of learning is going to be interactive, immersive, and incredibly exciting.
It is, and it's already happening.
Oh, for sure.
If you want to explore further,
Yeah.
there's a couple websites you could check out.
Okay, what are they?
There's Mention a Relevant website and Mention Another Relevant website.
Okay, cool.
And they offer some great resources on AR in education,
Awesome.
from basic concepts to the latest advancements.
Great suggestions. Makes you wonder what's next,
Yeah.
right? Like Brake focused on specific applications.
Mhm.
But what if AR could also help us learn things like empathy,
Oh, wow.
critical thinking,
Yeah.
even emotional intelligence?
That's a really good question.
Right.
And it's definitely one that we all need to consider
Yeah.
as this technology keeps evolving.
Absolutely. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us.
Of course.
It's clear you're onto something big here. So
Good.
keep exploring. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And let us know your thoughts on AR learning in the comments.